Greetings, Pwlc, and today is Tuesday, August 11th. We're well into our second week of the month, and I know everybody's got their goals, and you are tracking to see how you're doing. Here are our headlines. It's all about meetings, financials, and new rankings. Let's start off with the meetings. Tuesday is the Fort Lauderdale meeting. It'll be from 9 to 5. If you've not yet sent your confirmation in, we only have a couple more days left so we can get the meals and seating and everything ready to go. Email that into my attention or Laurel's attention, or you can just call it in. Either way, carrier or pigeon, I don't care at this point. Just let us know you're on your way. As a reminder, attendance at meetings is a requirement of your franchise agreement. If you can't make it, you have to send someone in your stead to represent your center. Madison, that meeting, Madison, Wisconsin, is Thursday. That is 9 to 5 Central Time. I think everybody in that meeting lives on Central Time anyway. Same thing. I think we're only missing one person for confirmation on that. I can't stress enough the powerful results that we're seeing from centers that have attended these meetings, either the meetings or the June training, that are showing up with big numbers, which again I'll stress when we go through the rankings. Sales numbers are up, new enrollments are up, profitability is up, which leads me to financials. It's absolutely imperative you get those financials in by September 1st. As a reminder, the reason why we want the financials is we want to analyze your program sales, percentage of sales, your product sales as a percentage of total sales, your cost of goods sold, your gross profit, your advertising, the return on investment you're getting on your advertising, most importantly, the return on investment you're getting on your staffing, all other expenses, as well as your overall net profit or loss. And as a reminder, by providing that information, not only is it a requirement of the agreement, that aside, it gives us insight as to what changes, adjustments, or modifications we need to make in advertising that we provide to you, as well as with training in terms of staffing that we provide to you. Here is the most recent list of centers for whom I do have year-ending 2008 financial statements, and I believe this list has doubled from yesterday, and I'll explain why, because some of it's my fault for not recognizing these centers. I'll explain in a second. I have year-ending 2008 financial statements from Allentown, Baton Rouge, Coral Springs, Davie, Fairfax, Harrisburg, Mansfield, Margate, Melbourne, Northeast Philadelphia, Norcross, Okeechobee, Pensacola, Sea Ranch Lakes, Shreveport, Tampa, West Palm Beach, Worcester, and Zanesville. Now, here's what I discovered yesterday, and I'm glad we all kept our collective heads about it. I had some of these financial statements and didn't realize it because some folks got them in like right in the month of January, which my fault. I wasn't expecting that. Secondly, a number had faxed them in. Some people had faxed them in, and we didn't properly notate it. So those have been accounted for. The other items are, make sure when if you have an account other than Schulte & Company, or you're not doing your own financials, if you have an accountant outside of Schulte & Company, make sure they clearly mark the center that it's for and that it's the year-ending 2008 financials. I did find a couple that weren't marked in such a way that I would have known it. The franchisee tipped me off to it, and I was able to find it. So if you could get those in right away. As a reminder, September 1st is the final deadline. The actual true deadline for the agreements is April 30th. But again, I've provided an additional fundamentally 4 to 5 months because some of you have filed extensions for filing your income tax. Now, let's turn to rankings. Rankings for July. Top 25 in reverse order: Stroudsburg, Auburn, Beechwood, Wilkes-Barre, Canton, Avon, Gainesville, Beckley, Coral Springs, Columbia Northeast, Mansfield, Margate, Zanesville, Allentown, Fairfax. Charleston is number 10. Here are the remainder of your top 10. Number 9 is Davie. Number 8 is Florence. Number 7 is Strongsville. Number 6 is Okeechobee. Number 5 is Parma Heights. Number 4 is Pensacola. Number 3 is Manassas. Number 2 is Scranton. And number 1 is Miami. I would love an email from the Manassas Center to talk a little bit about what you're doing, because you posted a huge number for the number 3 slot. You're almost $20,000 ahead of number 4 and just about $10,000 behind number 2, which puts you in a position you could conceivably, in the month of August, continuing the pace you're on, be the new number 2. So Scranton, you may want to call Manassas and find out what they're doing. Not that if I were Manassas, not that I would tell you what I'm doing. But Manassas, if you could share with us what you're doing, because you're posting some incredible numbers. So to the Doctors Carlton and Team Manassas, excellent job. Now, also, kudos continue to go out to Michelle Hodges, Nancy Marino, Joel Rosengrant, Chip Kulik, Janelle Pett, Pam Callahan, Ron and Christy Isaac, Phyllis Wyckoff, Bill Lowry, and if I didn't mention Janelle Pett, yes I did. Janelle, all of you participated in, either you participated or you had staff participate in that June training. There are 11 of you in the top 25 for July, and some of you haven't been in the top 25 for over a year. So I want to thank you for executing the information, if that's what influenced it, executing the information you learned at that June training. And as a reminder, that June training is the foundation of all of these regional meetings. So I know I sound like a broken record, but if you want to make more money, increase profitability, and enjoy your business that much more, run, don't walk to the next regional meeting. If you've missed the one near you and there's only a couple of you, or you know you can't make it to the one you should be getting to because it's the closest, fly to the next one you can get to, but you don't want to miss these meetings. All right, let's take a look at the top 25 year-to-date. Eau Claire, Columbus, Plantation, Avon, Mansfield, Gainesville, Allentown, Sea Ranch Lakes, Margate, Coral Springs, Melbourne, Charleston, Zanesville, Columbia Northeast, Onalaska. Here are your top 10. Davie, Strongsville, Florence, Parma Heights, Manassas. Here are your top 5. Fairfax, Okeechobee, Pensacola, Scranton, and Miami. Miami's getting ready to break the 1 mil mark. I'm going to say probably the end of this week. I'm guessing Oscar and Sonia will break it at the end of this week. So Oscar, when you're watching this, do me a favor. Give me a buzz or shoot me an email as soon as you break the 1 million mark, and we'll compare it against last year. Now, I also want to point out 7 centers that participated in the June training that are now in the top 25 year-to-date. Chip Kulik's Avon Center, Christy Isaac's Mansfield Center, Bill Lowry's Allentown Center, Pam Callahan's Sea Ranch Lake Center, Pam Callahan's Coral Springs Center, Janelle Pett's Charleston Center, and Phyllis Wyckoff's Zanesville Center. And I want to point out, Phyllis, who traditionally is in the top 10, is 13th right now. Team Zanesville, challenge for you. I want to see you in the top 10 year-to-date. You've got plenty of time to do it. Your numbers are pushing up more and more every day. I want to see you in there. I know you can do it. So that's your ranking, and that's your wrap-up for today. Have a great day, everybody.